guys, so today I'm here with Melanie Murphy.
Hello.
We actually just did a video on her channel about some of the hate comments that we've been getting recently.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Plentiful.
Yes. So I think a lot of people are probably aware of the situation that we're in. So we're going to try to explain a little bit further, like, our friendship and how that came to be, because it's very interesting.
It is. It's very, very interesting. It's one of those situations that you never quite want to find yourself in, and then when you do, you're like, what is my life?
Yeah.
And I never really thought we would meet, and it's so funny because we're at Playlist in Florida, so it's like a convention, and we'd been talking before this, obviously, but we just kind of realized we were both dating the same person at the same time, who's a YouTuber who's been through a lot of public stuff lately, and we then found out about each other, and everyone was like, oh, hate her, and oh, that bitch. Yeah. And I was just like, but she's nice though, and it's not her fault.
Right, yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like, I can't believe this other girl. I'm like, yeah, but neither one of us were aware of the extent of the relationship that the other one had, so it got very complicated. Like, I knew who you were. Yes. But I wasn't really aware of, like, the situation.
Yeah, same with you. Like, I knew about Jacqueline, and I knew that there was unresolved feelings, and I knew what I was told was that they were working on a friendship, but it was just a very different
That's a very graceful way to put it. Yeah, I mean, and like, yeah, so a lot of people, whenever I was telling them about this, they're like, oh, look her up, and they were like trying to rile me up, and so I looked you up, and I watched a bunch of your videos.
I did that to you too.
Okay, and then I was jealous, and I was mad, and we were talking earlier, like, about jealousy.
Yes.
And how it's not always, like, the worst emotion to have, because I feel like if you're not jealous at all, then
you don't care about the person or
you're
something.
Not as emotionally invested.
Yeah,
and
like, I think as well, when I say to people, I tell a lot of people I'm not a jealous person, and that is true in terms of I don't let jealousy rule me, like, hello, like we are, like,
Hi.
I love her, however, I still feel it, and I definitely, like, Jacqueline, like, I was like, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's funny.
And I thought all the same things about Melanie.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, I can't be mad.
Die! No, but I will hug me. Let's go play with kitties together.
Okay. Don't. You're still shorter than me.
I know, I'm such a midget. But, like, I feel like recently I've kind of discovered that jealousy is quite a functional emotion, because jealousy is there to protect us, and if humans didn't feel jealousy, like, family units would just break apart all the time, which they are, but, like, it's not really helping with the jealousy issue. And I just think honesty and trust are so important, and I feel like we didn't have those things there, so that made everything more difficult, and like we just both went through a really difficult time recently, and we've kind of helped each other through that, and I think that's just
it's been really nice. It's been really nice to be able to, like, talk to her and, like, feel better.
Yeah, I feel like you're the only person who gets how I felt.
Yeah, no one really understands. It's hard from an outside perspective to get how complicated and weird of a situation we were in, and most people, like I said, would think that this friendship is very odd. Yeah. And I get it. I get that. But, like, why continue to feel, like, negativity towards a person if they didn't do anything to deserve it? Like, I have so many girls that are in similar situations, and they just hate the other girl and say, and, like, they hate on her, and they say, oh, she's ugly, or she's stupid, or she's mean. I'm like, why? Like, she didn't do anything to you. She probably had no idea.
Yeah, I feel
like is the case.
Thinking that about anyone, I just don't get it.
It's not healthy.
Why would you want to spend your time, like, hating people? Like, think about things that you love doing, and just try and see people's good qualities. Like, that's what I did with you straight away. Like, at the start I was trying to pick things about you that, like, just so I could hate her, and I couldn't do it because my brain doesn't work that way, and I like that my brain doesn't work that way. I like who I am.
I watched one of your videos too about talking about, like, seeing the good side of people, and then it's difficult to, like, focus on negativity. I think we both kind of have that problem. Not that it's really a problem.
Yes.
But we're both, like, very empathic towards people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We try and see the good in people.
Yeah.
That's why we ended up in this situation, because we don't want to see someone as good or evil. We don't want to just dump someone into a category like that, or bad. He is a bad person.
Why?
Because I don't see life that way. You don't. It's not black and white. You talked about a grey area with the other situation, but it's a gray area with things like this as well, because there's always reasoning behind why people do things that they do psychologically. It's now we're friends. Now we dance together.
We're friends. Yes, we very awkwardly dance together.
We're amazing
but it's
dancers.
Fun.
Don't lie to them.
Okay, you know what? We're really, really very good at dancing.
We're sexy as fuck.
We've been honest up until this point in the video. But I don't know, the main point is to just like take situations and try to learn from them and see the good sides of them and don't walk away just being a bitter, mean, angry person. Like, make a new friend. An unlikely friend.
Yes, a very unlikely friend, but it's still a friend. Like, from a pile of shit can bloom a flower. You should literally, like, take from any shit heap in life you end up in. Just try and grow from it. Try and take some kind of positive experience. Because, you know, there's always something good. No matter how bad a situation is, something good will happen. So getting cheated on or whatever, like, it doesn't have to be the end of the world. Life moves on. You meet new people. You explore yourself more. So... Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I know
happy.
you now.
I know.
Like, obviously we didn't want that to happen. Obviously, in an ideal world, but still, like, you know, I'm like, whatever. You know,
whatever. And she's awesome. So yay!
We're too similar.
We have a lot in common. It's very weird. Actually, it makes a lot of sense.
It does. I think that's why we get on so well. It's like we were picked to be friends. By a person who didn't intend it at all.
Well, thank you for the friendship.
Yes, and thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
A very weird video, but I hope you learned.
See the bright side, be a happy, nice person, yada yada. Subscribe, like this video, watch her video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!